So in this online guide, I'm going to show you guys how you can win more games in the Roblox duels. So one of the things you're going to want to always do is make sure that you're timing your attacks, because if you don't time your attacks, you're going to be in severe trouble. And that is something that I think throws people off. You can't spam attack and you can't spam block because you're going to get easy breaks. So always try and time things as quickly as possible so that if you are managing to be able to get things, you're going to be able to do that in the most efficient way possible. What I mean by that is if someone's about to attack you, block as you see the attack coming. Don't stand there waiting for them to attack with the block up ready. Just block before they attack. Another thing that I would advise if you want to get more wins is to really spam the attack button. I know this sounds like bad practice, but trust me when I say spamming the attack button as quickly as you can is going to result in more damage and overall more capabilities. And another thing you can see right here is that I'm literally live commentating this while I'm playing this game. So this isn't like a pre-recorded tutorial. And I'm going to show you guys after this how I was able to actually defeat someone that had 80 wins when I only had around 6 wins by putting these things into practice. Now, one of the main things you guys are going to want to know to do is, of course, block. And the reason you're going to want to know how to do that is because that is the most effective way to get more wins in this game, okay? Blocking, like I said, is very easy. Don't have the block waiting there. Have the block and time it as soon as they're going to attack. So as soon as this guy's going to attack, I'm going to just hit the block, and then you're going to see I'm able to get across the attacks, okay? So the best thing that you can do is basically have your block ability that pops out right before they do. And the reason that you want to be able to do this is because if you break someone who's attacking you, what tends to happen is you get a small ability, a small area where you're able to then go ahead and go on the offensive. So you can see this guy spamming attacks right now, and he was able to break me completely, and he was able to kill me. But if I'm able to get back up, I'm going to show you guys how better I'm able to do this with actual blocking. So let's see if I can block this time. So you can see right there, I was able to block that and get out of that once more time. I'm going to actually allow this guy to attack me again. I'm going to waiting for this guy to attack me. So I'm going to wait for him to attack me, and then I'm just going to block. And then once I'm able to block, guys, you can see then I'm able to go on the offensive, okay? So blocking is something that is super useful because it allows you to get a small window where you're able to actually get so much more attacks, guys, okay? And it is something that is super, super useful that most people don't realize. Now let's see if I can put these into practices and beat someone that has 9 times more win than me. So considering this guy has a long range weapon, I'm going to be really defensive here because I know that that long range weapon can attack me at any moment. So you can see right there, all I did was I was able to block that as soon as I can. And since this guy isn't using his block ability that much, he doesn't really get the advantages of being able to break my combos. You can see here, this guy, yes, he's great at attacking, but I'm able to constantly break him and do more damage. Now, this is pretty hard to do while you're commentating, but it is a lot easier. And this guy just left the game. So I'm going to show you guys the gameplay where I actually did manage to beat someone that was much higher level than me, and I'm going to show you guys how that game turned out. So this was where the duel started between me and this guy, and you can see that this guy actually had around 83 wins, which is absolutely incredible. And at the time I only had 6 wins. So when I decided to implement this strategy, I actually started winning more. So let's actually look at the gameplay and see what I did to be able to get much more wins. One of the key things that I did in this game was I didn't immediately go off on the offensive. You can see that my positioning was not right up to him, but it wasn't all the way far away from him. I maintained medium distance at all time, and anytime he moved towards me, I would then jump away. One of the key things that I also did was I also did a jump attack. And this is one of the key things that you can do in your game that most people don't realize. You can jump and press attack, and that's going to allow you to enter your combo. And then from there, if you continue to spam attack, you're going to be able to get a lot more damage. So you can see right there as well, I was then able to block him out of that, and I was able to get more damage off. So often what he was doing was attacking me quickly with those daggers. So what I did was I continued to spam press the F button or spam press my block button so that anytime he tried to do combos onto me, I was able to simply break out of it, and then go on the offensive. So right here, you can see I was basically taking a bunch of damage, and then I managed to break out of it because I was spamming F, and then I was actually able to get the better of that interaction. Also, once you hit that block and you're able to get out of it, make sure that you go on the offensive straight away, because the moment that you do, after that, there's a short amount of time where you can once again attack them again, and that's where you're going to get even more damage. So after you manage to break them, make sure that after that short animation, you're able to attack once more. So you can see right here, I've broken him when he tried to attack me. I then managed to get this off. And then as soon as that happens, you're always going to make sure that you hit attack again, because that short animation, there's a little bit of time where you can attack. So you can see once again, round 2 starts and I don't have that much health. But once again, considering he's got those short daggers, I know he's going to be doing a lot of quick attacks. Here, he was doing a lot of quick attacks, but what did I do? I decided to quickly spam F. I was able to block out of that, and then I was able to get my attack off again. And this time I actually did get really unlucky because he did hit his ultimate ability, and I should have just simply dodged that. Once again, you're going to see that he's actually dealing significant damage, and I'm able to quickly block that out again. And then the moment I exit that, he's able to block again. But once again, I spam F and boom, I'm able to once again retake control of the fight. So one of the key things you have to understand is that hitting your blocks is going to be the key ability that allows you to get back into the fight and break off any kind of chaining abilities that they do have. So I was 6 wins, you can see, and this person had 83 wins. But because I had a deeper understanding of the game, I was able to easily beat them. And that's exactly what happened in the last game I just showed you guys. So if you guys have enjoyed this game, I probably will be playing this game a bit more. I don't know if I want to play ranked or whatnot, but this is a super fun game. And I just think if you apply some of the key things that I've just talked about, you're going to be growing in terms of your rank and your online ability. If you guys have any comments on how to, you want to get better at this, if you guys ever want to,